Is this new Islander watch the best bang for your buck field watch out there? And are the other Islander watches as good as they say? You know what, I'm not sure, but let's find out. Mark at Long Island Watch has been a person that has inspired me when it comes to YouTube and also educated me on all things watches. I mean, the guy is literally a genius. And to be honest, I'm honored that after 6+ years of being a big fan of his, we now talk. And he's told me he respects what I do. And that's a huge honor. Let me check that off my bucket list. Even more of an honor is the fact that Mark is letting me be the first person in the entire world to get hands on this watch. By the way, this watch was lent into the channel and I am now getting paid to review it. The Islander line of watches were launched in 2019 and have been super popular in the watch community, and I can see the appeal. I mean, for a great price you're getting tremendous specs, quality build, and super customer service. What's not to love? Most of the watches in this collection are paying homage to some of the greats, but this new Islander automatic field watch, it's all Mark's creation. It does borrow some aesthetics from other watches, but it's not a one-to-one recreation of another watch, and I can appreciate that. This watch will be offered in 4 different color variations: the black, the blue, the green, and of course this white one. So what exactly do you get for under $200? Well, at first glance the watch is super clean and legible, and the proportions of this watch are spot on. The watch measures in at 39mm. It's 48.5mm from lug tip to lug tip. It's only 12mm thick. The lug opening is 20mm, and it only weighs in at 73 grams. The watch on the wrist is super comfortable, and I can honestly say that this is the type of watch that every collector needs to have in their collection. The aesthetics are sporty enough to wear as your weekend or sports watch, but elegant enough for you to wear it every single day, whether to the office or whatever setting, especially when you switch the straps. Now, speaking of the straps, this model does come with a khaki colored woven nylon strap with a leather backing, and there's a little leather portion to protect the holes from fraying over time, and also you find the Islander branding and signed stainless steel buckle, and the buckle actually feels really solid. And the strap does come with one of my favorite features, quick release pins, so you can change up the look with another strap without the need of any special tools. The strap's a little stiff, to be honest with you, but I know that was going to happen. It's a brand new strap, and over time I could tell that it's going to become super supple and super comfortable. The Islander ISL-40 has that classic field watch design that looks extra special. The dial is protected by an AR sapphire crystal, and speaking of the dial, it has a 12-hour scale and a smaller 24-hour scale for military time. We find a mixture of triangle and rectangle indices around the dial and a date window to 3 o'clock. Just below the 12 o'clock we do find the Islander logo, pretty clean, I like it, and at 6 o'clock the words automatic and 100 meter. I do have to say that I like that seconds hand, the arrow at the end and the lollipop at the counterweight. It's classic looking yet different from, say, like a Hamilton khaki. At the 3 o'clock we do find a screw down crown that is also signed. This of course helps with the 100 meter water resistance. The crown is really easy to operate, and screwing in the crown feels buttery smooth. That's a true testament at the QC and the construction that went into this watch. I've seen a lot of watches that just are a nightmare to screw in and feel like they're rubbing against metal. Not the case with this watch. The entire case is constructed of 316L stainless steel, and it's mostly brush, and there are no sharp edges or unfinished surfaces throughout. I really do like this traditional case design, and it hugs the wrist, and I don't know, it's just timeless. One thing I would have liked to see is drill lugs. I know this comes with a quick release strap, but the drill holes do add more of a tool watch look to the watch, and they're really functional when using more traditional straps. You know, the Islander watches are getting a really good reputation, and one of the things people keep raving about is the lume. So I had to put it to the test, and I gotta be honest, it does have plenty of super luminova. It has been applied to the hour hand, minute hand, the arrow of the second hand, and the indices that are located at the 5-minute markings around the dial. I wonder how this model would look with a fully lumed dial. Maybe version 2.0 will have this. Nonetheless, the watch is really visible in low light, and they did not cheapen out on the Superluminova. When we flip the watch over, we are greeted with a really cool screw down display case back that has some information about the watch, such as the name, the logo, water resistance, the word sapphire, and what's inside this watch is the NH36A movement. Of course, this is a super reliable movement. It's a 24 joule automatic movement that beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. It's self-winding, can be hacked, hand wound, and the power reserve is about 41 hours when fully wound. I've had really good luck with all my NH movements, and honestly, they're a pleasure to wind, and knowing that it's a super reliable movement and it's robust enough, it gives you that ease knowing that this movement will not need servicing for a long time. And for whatever reason, you need a new movement, you could literally just pick one up for really inexpensive and maybe swap it out as a fun project. I don't know. Overall, this watch is an absolute winner, and I know that will sell out. Mark my words. Therefore, this is a perfect alternative to the Hamilton khaki field, and honestly at the fraction of a cost. Not just from an aesthetic standpoint, but also the quality build can be seen and felt through the watch. Aside from the watch though, a big plus is the Long Island watch is a stand-up business, and Mark, honestly, I've done business with him personally, and I can tell you from a first-hand experience that his customer service is top-notch, and if you run into any issues, he will cover you and he will make it right. Believe me, go on YouTube, search it up, go on Google, do your search. But anyway, this watch does come with a 1-year warranty. And is it better than anything you can get overseas? Chinese special, if you will. Of course, maybe you're gonna spend a little bit more money, but hey, you know what? It's a no-brainer, and I would really recommend it. And I can't thank you enough, Mark, for giving me the opportunity to do this, and I am looking forward to what 2021 has to offer for all of us watch freaks and watch lovers. And honestly, it was a pleasure just reviewing this watch. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, subscribe, help us grow. Go on Instagram as well, at SoCal Watch Review, support us there. And also we run a weekly podcast, so if you get a chance, take a listen. We've had a lot of amazing guests and a lot more special guests to come in 2021. As always, my friends, stay humble.